mine, and I'm very excited that she was willing to be brave and come up and share her story. So I'd like to introduce you to Terri Wilson.
So I want you to know that I might read this because I'm not a speaker and I'm a little nervous. So, but I want you to know that I wrote this and it came from my heart, and I just want you to know how I came to know God. I was 22 years old when I lost my mother to cancer. When I lost her, I didn't only lose my mother, but I lost my best friend. I had a 4-year-old son, and I was pregnant with my second child. And I actually didn't think life could go on without her. I was really angry. I would yell. I would fly off the handle at things. I didn't I was miserable, and so I wanted everybody around me to be miserable also. And I just really didn't think that I could breathe anymore when she died. But there are a few things that did change the direction of my life. One day while I was at my father-in-law's house, this book just kept jumping out at me. And I kept passing it by, and then it just kept coming back to me. And I went over and I pulled it out. And it was called The Power of Positive Thinking by Norman Vincent Peale. And that book really changed the direction of my life. It really made me stop and think about who I was and what I was doing. And during the course of reading that book, I also met a wonderful little girl named Christy Hamilton. And she introduced me to her parents. And I knew that that was not an accident. I knew that they were brought into my life for a reason, and I knew somebody was responsible for that. I had went to church when I was little, but I stopped going to church when I was very young. And I always believed in God, but I never had a personal relationship with God. And while I was going to church, I also met Jocelyn, and they invited me to attend their women's group. And that really helped me. Joni and Jocelyn have really helped me to know what having a relationship with God is, and they helped me to understand what it really meant. And I am really thankful for their friendship and for their love. I started reading the Bible. I started trying to memorize verses, and I noticed that something inside of me changed, and I noticed that my world was becoming brighter. I knew that there was a purpose for my life, and I was experiencing the most wonderful peace in my heart that I have ever felt before. I'm not saying that my life is perfect. It's not. I still have frustrations. I still have concerns. I still have anger at times. But with prayer through those frustrations, those concerns, I have peace. I have hope. I have faith. And while going to Jocelyn's small groups, one of my favorite verses it was the first verse I ever memorized, and my favorite verse, it's Philippians 4, verse 6 through 7. It says, "Don't worry about anything, instead pray about everything. If you do this, you will experience God's greatest peace, which is far more than you can understand. And His peace will guard your heart and mind as you lived in Christ Jesus." So today, that's what I do. I pray. I thank God for everything He's done, because He truly has done a lot in my life. I do experience the most amazing peace that you could ask for, and I can say that because I have a relationship with God, I am finally alive, and my world is really bright. I am at peace with losing my mother. I am thankful for all the things that have happened in my life, and I know that there was a reason for it all. It has led me into a relationship with God. I know that it has made me who I am today, and I know that I will meet my mother in heaven someday, and for that I am truly thankful.